You guys, today I'm gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, season 4, episode 16. I missed like the first maybe about 10 minutes of the show, so I don't remember what happened, and I wasn't fit to go back to look for it because, like, I'm over it. I'm so over it. So if I missed anything from what I start talking about, then y'all can fill me in. If I missed the part of the whole Jessica dime piece and Tiffany, if they played the finishing part of that, I didn't miss nothing. Um, Rashida, this is why I came in, where Rashida and Kirk was at this store, I guess at the mall, and he got her a store. Whoop-de-doo, congratulations. I don't like her. I don't care. Finally, y'all got a store. I hope y'all can have this store and go on and be married, like, for real, for real. Like, I don't care. Um, Scrappy and his sister meets up because she's feeling some kind of way about the wedding, so she is going to inform him about all of the wedding coming up, and he's kind of shocked because he thought that, he was just blessing the relationship. He didn't know this wedding was going to move this fast or whatever. So, they talked about that, and she told him about how they met up at the bridal store and how Erica and Bambi is going to be up in the wedding. So he feeling some kind of way about that because him and Erica don't get along. Mama D and Erica never got along. So he kind of feeling some kind of way, and he feeling like Mama D is fit to cause some mess with this. So, and I was like, well, yeah, that's your mama. So he kind of feels some kind of way, and he feels some kind of way that Bambi didn't tell him or whatever. Okay. Then you got Jocelyn meeting up with these promoters from the neighborhood, or I don't know what it is, but I think that's what it was called. And they were putting on this little show or whatever, and they want her to be a part and her to perform or whatever. So she tells them that she has this new song called Church, Bitch Work. I don't know, but I think it's called Church. I don't know. But, she have this song, and she's gonna, work with her band. She got a new band because she don't have her husband band no more, and kind of stuff like that. And the people were saying that they weren't gonna tell Stevie, and then she started talking about her childhood and how she had this bad childhood, and how her brother found out about her liking girls, and he went and told her mom, and her mom didn't approve of her liking girls, so because they wanted a story from her of why they should accept her into this event. So I guess that was her way of getting accepted into this event, of telling her little LGBT story or whatever. I was like, okay, because we all heard this story about you had a bad childhood, but I don't think I've heard the story of how her mama didn't approve of her lifestyle or whatever. So, she cried about that. I, I just feel like Jocelyn she said she never really been able to talk to somebody and tell her story, I think it was. And I was like, yeah, I see that, because she don't have no real friends. She thought Dom was her friend, and then we saw how that went. But she doesn't have real friends that she can really talk to and vent to and stuff like that. And she's always going and living in Stevie's shadow. So, you know what I'm saying? Jocelyn just need her a damn friend, a real one, a real homegirl that she could talk to, vent with, shop with, and kick it with, besides Stevie J. That's what I think she needs. And to get her shit back on track. I don't think she needs to work with Stevie. I'm real adamant about she doesn't need to work with Stevie. She do need to work with other people. Like I said before, Stevie have not made her this a hit yet, so I don't see her. I don't have a problem with her working with nobody else. She made me laugh because I was all into her story, but she made me laugh when her ass was like, I ain't never tried to kill myself because I'm too cute for that. I fell out because I was like, God damn it, I was all into your story, and leave it up to Jocelyn and bring some humor into the conversation. But I was here for it. Then you had Kalina and Tony. They go talk to a therapist or whatever about her postpartum depression. And I really don't want to get into that because, that's a really touchy situation. But there's a lot of women. I'm glad that they bringing this awareness to Love and Hip Hop. I'm glad they bringing something that's really like some real life situation. Because women do go through this. Whether we want to admit it or not, women do go through this. And it's a lot of black women that goes through this. And they don't know what they're going through. So I'm glad that they bringing this to the forefront. And I'm glad how, a lot of her, stress and stuff is her career. And her wanting to make a better life for her boys because she said she don't want to be that mom with her son's laying out on the street. And I can totally get that. I can totally get that. You know what I'm saying? She just want to make a better life for her kids and be able to pay for them to go to school and just be able to live without them having to go out in the streets and doing something wrong. So as a mom, I totally get that. I want her to win. I'm rooting for her. Like, girl, I just want you to do it. And I'm glad Tony at that moment realized that he needs to support his wife's career because her career was the one that was keeping her sane, keeping her going and stuff like that, giving her something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all this stress piled up on her. So I'm glad that he's seen that with her. So that was basically what they little therapy storyline. Scrappy goes to Bambi. Was that a store? Her hair store? I don't know. But he go to this little place where I guess she worked. I don't know. And doing hair. And I guess she had an appointment. Mama D had an appointment, so she was waiting on Mama D. But Scrappy ended up getting there first. Or whatever. Because remember she said she was going to help her with the little weave situation for her wedding. And but he get there and he all up in his feelings about her not telling him about the wedding and about Erica and her being in the wedding. And she was like, you came out your mama Gucci, like she should have told you. Like I thought she already told you and I would have said the same damn thing. Like, your mama don't talk to you, my dude? Like for real? So he was feeling some kind of way about that and they were sitting there talking or whatever. I was tuning them out because I was just sitting there like, boy, you acting like a little bitty baby. But okay, I get it. I get it. But Mama D ended up coming in and then he ended up going at it with Mama D about the wedding and about having Erica in the wedding. He was like, she ain't no damn family. Like, why is she in the wedding? Like, it's bad enough she gotta come, and then you want her in a motherfucking wedding, and then want her in the wedding with Bambi, knowing they don't get along, knowing it's gonna cause all this drama. He told his mama is rushing this wedding with Ernest, and stuff like that, and how him and his sister ain't with it, and how they wasn't at the first wedding, and they won't be at this wedding. I mean, he was just going off. And like I said, a part of me get it, but a part of me, like, she a grown ass woman. She got to make her own decisions. Just like you wanted her to stay out of it, then you have to too. But then, hey, you want him to be supportive. Like, I get both sides. I'm not saying I don't get both sides. I do get both sides. Especially when they have a history. And y'all know I said this before. I'm not with that shit, them getting back together either. Because of the history that they have. And I feel like the history that they have, that shit would always come up. They would never be able to leave the past in the past. Somebody in the family is going to bring the past up. Whether it's his mama, her daughter, Mama D. Because you know how she can be. But yeah, I really feel like that it's a disaster waiting to happen. But this is what Mama D wants. So we gon' ride with this motherfucking circus. Because that's what it is. And she was just like, well, I want you to walk me down the aisle. Imani, has a dad, and I never had a dad. Just trying to play the little sympathy little thing with him. But he wasn't feeling that shit. Like he said, if Erica's going to be there, I won't. So you have a choice to make. And I'm sitting there like, it's your wedding. He wasn't there for the first one. Hey, I'm just saying, you're a grown-ass woman, and sometimes you can't be making everybody else happy in your goddamn wedding. But I understand her happiness is her son being there. Okay, whatever. Dime Piece in the studio rapping, getting her verse together for Margot's song, start a war. And she has a revenge plan for Mimi since Mimi was talking behind her back. And Margot comes in and she tells Margot all about just her and Tiffany Fox meet up and how Tiffany Fox told her how Mimi was talking about her. And I get where Dime Piece is coming from as far as like this bitch was talking about me behind my back. She's supposed to be wanting to work with me. But instead of telling me that, she told the next bitch this that she know I got into it with. I get that part. But I still don't like her. I get that. And I feel like this dumbass, petty ass revenge thing is stupid. But she's a petty bitch. I mean, so I don't see nothing more from her. But pettiness. Um so she was talking about how she gonna burn up the contract with Mimi and how she's gonna have this since Mimi booked her this show to do, this performance to do or whatever. She's going to have Margot come out and do the Start a War song with her or whatever and surprise Mimi with this. So this is slapping Mimi face and Margot's with it because she don't like Mimi and I'm sitting there like this is stupid, but I'm willing to see it because hey, you did do it, Mimi, so I can't 100% be mad at Dime Piece for this situation when you did talk about this girl behind her back. You know how petty she is, so hey, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing good coming out of this. Anyway, and her whole thing is she's still just mad because Stevie is working with Tiffany instead of working with her. I'm like, girl, you should have asked Stevie when you went up into that studio when him and Jocelyn was at the goddamn studio. Why you didn't approach Stevie then? Girl, boo. But whatever. All the guys meet up to go fishing. I do like that the guys get along and they can have their own little moment together. And I guess guys do this and they talk about their life and stuff like that because that's all they did. Each one told about their story. You know what I'm saying? Only person wasn't there was Jock, I think. But you know, Tony, Stevie was telling them how he moving to LA and working with Diddy. And Scrappy was talking about Mama D's situation, and they telling him to walk his mama down the aisle because that's what she wants. That's his mama. All this bullshit. And then Kirk tell them about Rashida's store, and Tony tell them about Kalina's postpartum. And I'm sitting there like, that's all y'all got going on in y'all life is y'all woman's issues. None of y'all got nothing going on in y'all life, like for real. Only thing is y'all, that's the only life y'all got is y'all wife. Ain't nothing what y'all doing. Because Stevie said he's working with Diddy. He's moving to LA. Scrappy, why didn't you tell him you got a new single coming out? Kirk, why you didn't tell him you working with Ashley and you got her doing something? Like Tony, why you ain't talking about the bar? Who else was there? Yeah, that's it. So my thing is, why y'all ain't talking about y'all shit? Why y'all talking about what y'all wives got going on? Like, can we talk about some manly shit when y'all all me? I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I'm just saying. Maybe it was just me, but I was just like, why are they talking about their wives and not what's going on in their life? Then here come messy ass Kirk like, well, so what's going on with you and Jocelyn? He told you what's going on with him. Why are you worried about him and his motherfucking relationship besides... I just didn't get it. But okay. He was just saying how, you know, Jocelyn doing this and this and that. And then that's when Tony tells him about her getting help. I mean, her having that performance that Kalina said about the performance or whatever. And I'm just sitting there like, for real? Okay, so now he all up in his feelings because he says something about the perform. Kirk asked him what's up with them. Tony say that she's working with somebody. She having a performance. Scrappy tells him that she is working in a studio and posting pictures on Instagram or some shit. And I'm just sitting there like, really? Really? All y'all niggas is throwing her under the bus like some bitches? Really? Okay, I understand that's your homeboy, but for real, if he ain't following her on Instagram and he don't see that shit, come on, like, really? I, I told y'all this the year of the bitch ass dudes. I don't know. But I just was irritated. So like I said, he gotta put this strong face on, and he can't let them know he feeling some kind of way. Tomorrow, like the Lord said, the Lord give it and the Lord take it away. I'm like, shut that up. Shut that up. Don't even put the Lord up in this. Please don't, but whatever. Anyway, Rashida and Erica, they sitting at Rashida's house talking. She's excited about her new store. She's packing up for her new store and happy all about that. Talking about, and he paid for it. I'm like, with who money? Because he spent your money on the house. And so, who money? Oh, that ain't my business. Somebody else's financial situation ain't my damn business. But I was side-eyeing the bullshit. I'm just saying. So then Erica telling her about the whole Mama D situation. They talking about that and how she don't know if she want to be in the wedding and Bambi and all this bullshit. And I'm just like, oh, whatever. I don't care. Stevie and Jocelyn, they at the house and he at the studio. Jocelyn come in looking sexy as shit like she always do when she up in the motherfucking house. Like, let me get this scene. Jocelyn, I'm not mad at you. Like, she gonna use that shit to her advantage. I ain't mad at her. But he's feeling some kind of way, so he addressed her about working with old boy. She's sitting there like, first she was lying or was about to lie. But he was like, I saw the pictures, and her face was like, oh shit. The same way his face was when she said she talked to Tiffany Fox. That's how her face was. But he feeling some kind of way about her working with a dude that he know of. Not a dude he working with, or, just a dude he know of. This whole argument was just stupid. And I felt her when she was just like, I'm trying to... Because he pissed me off. He pissed me off when he said, I took time out of my life to help you. I said, whoa. Did I miss some shit? Like, for real? See, that would have rubbed me the wrong way and he would have got hit in the throat. Like, really, Stevie? Like, this is why they made for each other. Because both of them feel like they bigger than what they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But anyway, he was saying, she was just like, what do you expect? Expect me to stay at home and be a maid? She was like, that's not going to happen. I want to do stuff and, be on my own and have my own. And you know what I'm saying? She just want her independence. And he is not supporting that. And that bothers me. You want her to roll you and have your back and do what you say and all this kind of stuff. But you don't want her to have no independence of her own as a woman. Jocelyn said she 28. I was like, damn, girl, yeah, you done had a hard knock life. Because, yeah, you look older than me. I'm just saying. But, yeah, like, I just wasn't here for that. She told him about the event she's having and all that kind of stuff. But she just want her husband to come and support her. And he was just looking like, bitch, please. And I was just sitting there like, you was an asshole. For real. Anyway... Mama D go talk to Erica about the whole Scrappy situation. And Mama D pissed me off because she blamed that shit on Bambi. And I was sitting there like, I think Bambi be in his ear. Bambi was sitting there right there. And Bambi looked like she was more on your side than his side. Like, for real, I wasn't feeling that. Maybe Bambi is, but we don't see that part. So I felt like that was so fucked up for her to throw Bambi under the bus like that. And just keep up more drama between Erica and Bambi. Like, your granddaughter's gonna be caught in the middle of that, you dumb bitch. Like, for real. But she's worried about her kids not showing up. And Erica was like, okay, if they don't, then what you gonna do? Are you gonna still go with it? And she was like, I don't know. Dime Piece and Carly meet up. They gonna shoe shopping. And Dime Piece is telling her about the event or whatever. And how she working with Margot. And Carly feeling some kind of way about this whole situation. And I would too. Carly says she's not going to tell Mimi. But I'm just saying. But we'll see how that go. I mean, but I feel like these bitches keep telling the person that they know talk too damn much, so I don't be mad at Carly when she go tell some shit, because I be like, y'all bitches told a bitch that y'all know tell. Like, I don't get that part. Um, but yeah, she gonna do this whole little event, and yeah, like I said, Carly not with it, but hey, whatever. And she told her she thinks she needs to tell her, and the I'm Dime Pieces petty, so we ain't gonna get that. Then we get Dime Pieces a little showcase. Mimi and Ariana's there, and they're there to support her. And Stevie come up, and Mimi is really hopeful for Dime Piece, and she was like, people warned me not to work with her and all this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna see what she can do. And Mimi just over there giving her the benefit of the doubt, speaking highly of her and all this kind of shit. Dime Piece come out there. I don't know. I don't even care. I don't give her that much attention about her hair or her outfit. This bitch wants to be retired from being a stripper, but always looking like one. I can't take you seriously. I don't even give a fuck what comes out your mouth, because I be looking like, bitch, I don't want to fuck you. So therefore, when I come to see you perform as a rapper, all of that nastiness, don't, I just be like, I don't even want to entertain myself with this. I wouldn't entertain myself with that bullshit. But anyway, she comes out, and I don't know if it was editing or whatever, but all of a sudden she had a surprise for the audience, and her surprise is she brings out Margot, and Mimi and they over there laughing and looking and shit like that, cause even Stevie ass was like, I came here to support you, even though I ain't feeling this. So what do you call her, a dollar menu asset? I fell out laughing, but I was just like. So now they're going to get into it next week, and that's when we going to wait to see them getting into it, and Dime Piece going off on Stevie. This is a moment I was wishing Jocelyn was there, because y'all remember when a bitch got smart with him in front of Jocelyn? When Erica and Scrappy. So I wish Jocelyn would have been there so her and Dime Piece can go at it. I just really would love to see that. I'm just saying. Not that studio ass fight. I want her to be... Because then you would think everything could come out if all three of them was in the same place. I'm just saying. But maybe something gonna come out next week. Maybe because she's slick at the tongue, so all kind of shit might come out. Anyway, that's my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 4, Episode 16. How many more we got? I don't know. But anyway, next week, Jocelyn gonna turn on Carly. I don't know what's gonna go on with that bullshit, but hey, they're gonna throw flowers and hit flowers and whatever. Make sure you check out everything I do social medias by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. I'm your girl, Miss Nika. Make sure you check out my girl, Ashley, my cousin, Mike B. All the YouTubers that we support. Make sure you guys are coming to the Blackout September the 5th. I will be in attendance for the Blackout. And I will, after I cut this off, I will be reviewing She Got Game. And my Power review will probably be up tomorrow. I apologize. I really do. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace out.